They need to remodel teacher school, right? And instead of it being about tickets and stickers and awards and charts and graphs and points and behavior modification, it should all be sales training. Math is your product. Nobody wants it. Kids are your customers who you have to sell the product to. How do you sell a product to someone when they don't really want your product? Well, my buddy, Corey, who I went to high school with, his dad owns a car dealer in Rochester. And he said, my dad will give you a job, but he's not gonna pay you. He's not gonna pay you. You gotta work 100% on commission. On the first Tuesday of every month, our sales manager would come in and she would give us an incentive. Call it a bribe, it's what it was, right? Whoever sells the most cars this month, for example, gets 2 free plane tickets anywhere in the whole country. I remember that being one. And I was like, okay, I want this, right? So now, here she comes. She comes walking to my dealership, and she's walking, and she's walking, and she's walking. She's got her 2 little kids. She opens the front door. Now, y'all tell me, what is the very first thing every single potential customer at a car dealer, jewelry store, furniture store, they all say the same exact thing to this vulture sales rep, which is what? I'm just looking. I just want to be clear right now. I'm not here to buy anything. I'm not buying your math. Whatever with your reading. I don't care about your stupid science lab. My job is to sell you that product. Watch how I do it. Oh my gosh, I know you're not here to buy anything, and I would never try to sell you anything. That would be ridiculous of me. But your kids, you guys, how old are you? I'm 9, I'm making this up. I'm 9, I'm 7. Hey, 9 and 7-year-old, come with me. See this minivan in our dealership? It's super fun. You can play in it. Just go sit in any seats you want, touch any buttons you want, push anything you want, go touch anything. Mom from across the dealership every time. Something like this. I'm not a minivan person. Whoa, Mom, chill. I never said you were. Relax, okay? I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to your kids. By the way, kids, if this was your car, which seat would yours be? This would be mine. This would be mine. Mom, listen, I got to talk to you about something. I know you're not buying anything today, and that's totally fine, but it would be criminal of me, and I mean criminal of me, to not share with you this really important document that we call a crash report. Ma'am, do you know what a crash report is? Now, this is the response from every single customer. Well, kinda, but what is it again? Good question. What they do is they take this vehicle, the one your 2 precious children are sitting in right now, and they simulate it as though it's stalled in the middle of an intersection. And then they hit it from every side. They hit it from the front, they hit it from the back, they hit it from the corners with another vehicle equal size, going minimum 65 miles an hour. Sometimes they do more. And after each impact, they score the impact, meaning how well did the car hold up? Was the car completely destroyed, or was the car didn't even get really a dent in it? A is, by the way, if it's perfect. F is like the worst. I know you're not buying anything, and I know you're not a minivan person, but check out the scores on this minivan your kids are sitting in. Perfect scores across the board. See these pictures? These are after the van has been hit 3 different times. See the seats where your kids would be? Didn't even get touched. Pretty amazing, huh? All of a sudden, Mom, subconsciously, she starts thinking, shit, maybe I'm a minivan person. I wasn't a minivan person when I showed up. And whether or not you buy a car from me right now, or you don't, I promise you I'm going to mention the word safety, 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 safety. Then I'm going to say safety again. Why? Because you're a mom, and you got 2 little kids, which means I'm pretty sure you care about safety. Here's where I'm going with this. Stay with me. Would it be totally ridiculous of me if those 2 people walked into my car dealership and I said, hey, y'all, you have to buy a car today? And they said, why? And I said, because if you do, there'll be a good chance that I could get 2 free plane tickets anywhere in the whole country. So you got to buy a car today, because I could go to Hawaii for free if you buy a car. They'd be like, what? What are you talking about? I don't care about the plane tickets. You care about the plane tickets. That is identical to what it sounded like to me as a kid when you teachers told me I had to learn something because it was on your test. Do you understand that I don't care about your test? I have never cared about your test, and how about this? I'm not going to start caring about your test tomorrow. In fact, you want to know what your test was for me? I'm going to tell you what it was. It was a vehicle that you were giving me, where at the end of the ride on that vehicle, I knew for sure I'd feel like crap about myself. That's your sales pitch? Worst sales pitch ever. At no point with either one of those 2 people did I mention the free plane tickets. Because they don't care about the plane tickets. And the only thing that matters when I'm trying to sell you a product is what you care about. Not what I care about, what you care about. And as teachers, we spend an exorbitant amount of time selling from our own, because it's going to be on your test next week, because you're going to have to learn this later when you go to college, because next year they're going to quiz you on this, because at your next class, right? What? That's why? That's why I should learn this? Nope, I'm out. Why? Because those things don't matter to me. They matter to you, but that doesn't mean they matter to me. Great salespeople jump outside themselves. They get outside themselves and they dive headfirst into the world of their customer, and they learn everything about their customer. And then from that, they know what to say to trigger that customer